And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. We've got a perfect day for baseball. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers taking on the St. Louis Cardinals. First pitch coming at you right after the break. So just about set now, and our starting pitcher here today, it's Sonny Gray. What do we have on him?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Swing and a ball popped up. Puts it away for the out, and there's one down. Time now for Dave Roberts' lineup for the Los Angeles Dodgers. And Chris, a great matchup in this one. An ace caliber arm in the hill against a deep lineup.
You said it, Boog, and I'm really excited to see how this plays out. The kind of talent they'll be facing, these hitters have a tough task ahead of them. Should be really fun to watch, though.
Tommy Edman at the plate. This one ripped, but foul to the right. One out, base is empty. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. And that skips in the dirt. And that's in the dirt.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Got him. And now 2 gone. Freddie Freeman up to the dish. Foul ball. Comes up empty.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Swing and a miss. Sonny Gray with the strikeout. Dodgers down in order. And now the Cardinals get their first shot at it here. No score. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here with my pal Singy, and pitching here today, Shohei Ohtani.
It's got that splitter, and it's a pitch that swings and misses, come fast, and they come often. Very difficult to pick up out of his hand.
Bottom of the first. Now it's the shortstop, Mason Wynn. And a pitch. And that one's a little bit low. And it's 1-0. There's a strike. Bunting, and it's right in front of the plate. Smith gets it to first. Out on a bang-bang play, but he made it close. Here's the Cardinals lineup now. We could be in for a power showcase today with the wind blowing out, a lot of lift and separate, Chris.
We know hitters are in this era definitely trying to hit the ball in the air regardless of the conditions, but I think even a little more so there's margin for error if you can get the ball up in the air. So You know, you'll see at times, I'm sure, with 2 strikes, what looks like a half swing that can get out of the ballpark with a hitter who's got decent pop.
Alec Burleson batting with 1 down takes a strike. Ohtani, he has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable.
And you won't see the skipper rush to get somebody up in the bullpen as soon as he starts to see some signs of trouble. This guy's earned a longer leash, and because of that, confidence grows with the players and teammates playing behind him, that when things get a little rough out there, they know he'll find his way through it.
How much of the ability to do that in a tight spot is the mental approach?
I think it's very much being able to have a laser-like focus, slow everything down, stay right in that moment, pitch to pitch execution, and focusing on that catcher's mitt.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. That missed inside, and the count's even at 2. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And a sweeper misses for a ball. And down on strikes. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
Really good battle right there, and that final pitch probably could have gone either way. He was hoping he'd get ball 4. Instead, the umpire rings him up for the backwards K.
2 down, bases empty. Here's the veteran first baseman, Wilson Contreras. That's in there, and that is strike 1. Two outs, bases empty. Ground ball up the middle. Betts whips it to first. That's the 3rd out. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. We played an inning, no score. New inning getting started. Now it's the veteran outfielder, Teoscar Hernandez. Hernandez measures 6 feet 2 inches, 32 years old, and he's a former home run derby champ. Right through there for a strike.
I think it was sitting off speed right there because he just let the fastball go by.
Swings through that one out in front that time. Another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
We'll take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
And up to the plate is Will Smith. That's to third. In plenty of time to first. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the 2nd. Two outs, bases empty. Max Muncy steps to the plate for the Dodgers. That's off the mark. Ball 1. 2nd inning here, no score. And that one is downstairs, and it's 2-0. That one missed. This is downstairs, and that's ball 4. And that's their first base runner of the game.
Well, 2-out walks are never good, especially when you're trying to get back into that dugout. But he's still in a good spot. He's just got to refocus and deal with the bottom of this order.
Now here is Andy Pajes. And the first pitch is drilled in the air out to center. Scott makes the grab, and that is that. One left for L.A. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the second. So now it's Nolan Arenado. Ohtani back to work. Off the mark there. And that's ball 1.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Throw on to Freeman. Leadoff man retired here in the second. Here's the second baseman, Brendan Donovan. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. That's a little bit low.
1-1.
Inside, just missed. Outside low, 3-1.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
And that's ball 4. And that's how they get their first base runner of the game.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Now up for St. Louis, Lars Nootbaar. Right down to shoot. It's 0-1.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
Swing and a miss. That's the sweeper.
Sometimes being lucky is a swing and miss. If he makes contact with that pitch, probably hits into a double play.
Got him looking for the K. Went back to the sweeper, and it was effective. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Jordan Walker. That's in there. That's strike 1. Donovan, the runner at first with 2 gone. Next offering is in for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
That's a base hit. And now first and second with 2 outs.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
And now the catcher comes up to him. Ivan Herrera. Misses the zone for a ball. That was the sweeper. First and second, 2 down. Bottom half of inning number 2. Just missed.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
That one inside. And now 3-1. Victor Scott in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And they're all loaded up.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Boog. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
So bases all loaded up. And the batter now, Victor Scott. Yeah, don't need much damage here, just a base hit. Likely will score two. Way outside, and that is ball one. Bases loaded, 2 down. Swing and a miss. And the count even at 1.
The healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Kicks and fires. Line drive, and this might be trouble. 1 runs in. The second run scores. Headed for the plate. He's in there. 3-run score.
Wow, what a clutch moment in this ball game. One swing, and he unloads the bases. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
And here's the St. Louis leadoff man, Mason Wynn. He's 0 for 1. The sweeper catches the outside part of the zone. Runner at second, 2 down. And that's a base hit. Coming home. He'll score, and it's an RBI single, and they lead by 4. Now it's the DH, Alec Burleson. A little bit high. 1-0.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out. Get as much as you can. Give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
2 outs. Outside corner, there's a strike.
This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the pop time that leaves Jaws on the floor. This might.
Oh, this pitch rides in too far. That got him. Here comes Wilson Contreras. Off the mark there, and that's ball 1.
1-0.
2 outs, couple of base runners at first and second. Next offering is fouled back. Two on, 2 outs. Just missed. The 2-1. And that one hit 97 on the gun.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. Ends the inning after they racked up a bunch of runs. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. End of 2 here at Busch Stadium. It's the Cardinals 4 and the Dodgers nothing. All set for the start of the inning. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Michael Conforto. And the first offering, a fastball for a strike.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Makes the catch for the out. Hesung Kim steps to the plate for the Dodgers. That one ripped, but foul. Next offering upstairs. On the ground. Donovan. Throw to first in time. Here's Mookie now. Flied out his first time. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. And a strike on the outside edge.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
Turns and fires the bats. That missed by a lot. And a count 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. They're down 4-0. Back here in St. Louis, set for the bottom of the third. Here's Nolan Arenado.
Been a rough start on the mound for this guy. His third inning, so important for him to get on track, turn the page, settle in, do all those things you need to do to give your team a little bit of length in this one.
Pitch misses. Ball one. On the ground to the left. And that's a fair ball. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one.
Caught it out front and ripped it down the line. And as soon as he saw it get through the infield, man, he started making that big turn towards second for the double.
So up next, Brendan Donovan worked a walk at his first trip to the plate. Check swing. He went. That's strike one.
No ball. One strike.
Runner in scoring position. Nobody out. Here in the last half of the third. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Man at second. And that one is inside ball one. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Now at the plate, Lars Nootbaar.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
Swing and a miss. Strike one.
0-1.
And that's through there for a strike. 0-2. 1 out and a runner at second. Outside low. And the count is 1-2. That's down and in. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Jordan Walker will hit next. Singled and scored his first time. Though Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Man on second, 2 down. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Right through there, got him. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. The Cards leave one, but they're in front 4-0. Back here at Busch Stadium, on to the 4th, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Tommy Edman. And that one lifted in the air, center field. Makes the grab, 1 down. Freddie Freeman will come up to hit. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Just missed. The Dodgers yet to pick up a hit here. Hard hit left side. Rolls across the diamond, and Freeman is retired. Two down, bases empty. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Went down on strikes his first time through. That one's in there, and that's strike one.
Ball. 1 strike.
Just missed. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. He flexes his power with that swing, and they close the gap. It's 4-1.
Well, there goes the shutout, just like that. They're still behind, but this is a start. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Two outs, nobody on. Here's the catcher, Will Smith. First pitch, and he just misses.
1 ball, no strike.
Two down, bases empty, but 1 run across. Top half of inning number 4. And that one misses up and in. 2-0.
2-0.
Gray, maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, pitchers, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
Well, he's been good for the most part. Is it going to take someone going out to the mound to maybe refocus him a bit?
No, partner, every pitcher's a little different. I liken it to you. Sometimes you come in and you're not as focused, and I kind of do what it takes to get you on track, and then you have a great show. So perhaps it's the same with him. Nobody really wants their rhythm broken up, but sometimes they need a little pick-me-up.
And now it's Max Muncy. And that's in for a strike. That's through there for a strike. Smith off of first with 2 away. Not
One ball,
close with
two
that
strikes.
one. And the count 1-2. Two outs. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. The Dodgers do get one back on the solo home run. It's now 4-1. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Bottom of the fourth. Now it's going to be Ivan Herrera. Check swing, called strike.
Well, he hasn't quite settled in out there. 4 runs in 3 innings. He's going to have some quick 1, 2, 3 innings to pitch deep into this ball game.
Now the 0-1.
He doubled up on the off speed there. We talk about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
Well, that pitch wasn't even close to being a strike, and that just goes to show you how defensive hitters can become when they're up against an 0-2 count. You're just hoping for a mistake somewhere near the zone that you can get the bat to, but right there, he was clearly anxious. He was swinging when the ball left the hand.
Scott,
No,
the next to
that's a
hit,
ball.
takes ball 1.
1-0.
Check
Strike,
swing,
ball.
called strike. And the count 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts.
Well, right now he's in cruise control, autopilot, just dominating these hitters. I mean, it doesn't look like it's a fun at bat. And all of a sudden, you become in awe of this guy on the mound. Somebody's got to break this thing up. That's 5 straight strikeouts. You got to put a ball in play.
Win in the box again. Takes a strike.
0-1.
Activity in the bullpen for the Dodgers. Alex Vesia looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Grove also throwing. And that's a little bit high. And the count is 1-1.
Ball.
There's a strike. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. And he strikes out the side here in the fourth.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
We go to the top of the 5th. Now it's the right fielder, Andy Pajes. Gray back to work. And that's in for a strike. 0-1.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Fouled off left side. High in the air, out to right. Walker gets under it. 1 up, 1 down. And here is Michael Conforto. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. Conforto goes 6'1", 32 years old, and though usually in left field, today he's the designated hitter. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Some guys don't like not being able to play defense because it helps them to stay in the rhythm. So for him to be the DH, we'll see if he gets a routine together.
There's a strike.
1-1.
To third, Arenado. On to first, and he's out. Two outs, base is empty. Hesung Kim steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Grounded out his first time up. And the sweeper catches the plate.
All right, now he may have not liked either of those first two pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
That one missing inside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss down on strikes, and good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. 3 up, 3 down that time. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Cardinals 4 and the Dodgers 1. New pitcher on here, Michael Grove.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
So now the DH spot, Alec Burleson. He's 0 for 1. That one pushed foul.
You know, these Cardinals really impressing me with the quality of their bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
Muncy. Over to first. And that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th. Wilson Contreras now up to the plate. 0 for 2 in this one. And that drops in for a strike.
No ball. 1 strike.
Base is empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. Oh, and 2 now as he swings through it.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
That missed by a lot. 1-2 to count. And a breaking ball misses outside.
Doubled up on the slider away. 2-seamer here. Just watch and see.
Chases in the dirt, slider there. Smith gathers, throws, and it beats him for out number 2. That's a strikeout.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
2 down, base is empty. Here's Nolan Arenado. Into the outfield, base hit. And that extends the inning.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
Foul ball there. Arenado off of first with 2 away. Ripped, but it curls foul.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
0-2 now. On the ground to short, and that one finds its way through. And now 2 aboard. Now the left fielder, Lars Nootbaar. Hit hard on the ground to short. They get the force. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. So the Cards strand a couple as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. And welcome back to the ballpark. And the batter will be the shortstop, Mookie Betts. And the pitch. And that misses. And it's 1-0.
You know, these Dodgers, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
So digging in, Tommy Edman. Right through there for a strike.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Bowling.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 ball. 2 strikes.
Nobody out. Runner at first. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Make it 7 strikeouts for him. Here's Freddie Freeman now. That one finds the zone. Strike 1.
Some hitters are just more confident they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Swings and misses. Went with the sweeper.
Good pitch right there. Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
That one not close. It's a ball and 2 strikes. That's inside.
2 strikes.
Smoke to right, but he's got it.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Up the middle. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. He makes the throw, but it's not in time. And they come away without an out. And here's the catcher, Will Smith. That one's in there, 0-1.
No ball. 1 strike.
With the tying run at the plate, and we're the top half of the 6th. Just missed. little out front there as he swings through it.
Well, this is a higher leverage spot, and I love the way that he's turned things around. He's got 2 outs now ahead in this count, and he can pretty much dictate what's going to happen next in terms of the pitch sequence.
And a foul ball, he stays alive.
Great swing and solid contact. Just a little too quick. He's got to stay back a little longer.
That one down the line. Arenado to first in time. And they get the out on Smith. And that is the inning. So they strand a pair. 7, 8, 9 due up in the home half of the inning. It's the Cardinals 4 and the Dodgers 1. Bottom of the 6th inning. Now up for St. Louis, Jordan Walker. And ball 1. That pitch in for a strike, and the count even 1-1. Swing and a pop-up. Foul out of play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. The 1-2.
2-2.
Slider misses outside. Struck him out looking. And up next for St. Louis, Ivan Herrera. He is struck out and he is walked. That one ripped. Oh, he gloves it.
He put a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball hard. You know, line drives won't always find a hole, but the more you can hit the ball like that with good exit velo, the better off you're going to be in the long run.
Here's a speed threat, Victor Scott.
If there's nobody on in front of him, you know, a single for him many times is a double. This guy is off to the races, ready to steal a bag when he's on first base.
And that's in there for strike 1. Two down, nobody on. Late swing, foul to the left. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Two down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Redbirds down quietly, but they lead it 4-1. And we're back. Top of inning number 7. Here's Muncy to hit. And there's a foul ball. The next pitch misses, and it's 1-1. Activity in the bullpen. Ryan Fernandez up and throwing. Liberator also getting ready. Swing and a miss. 1-2.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
Ball.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And now the right fielder, Andy Pajes. So the Dodgers are going to have to try and come from behind and try and get that offense going. Right side, hard hit to first, and 2 away to start the 7th.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
Michael Conforto will climb in. First offering, and it just misses. The Dodgers trailing by 3 here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
And a foul ball. Got him swinging. Dodgers go down quietly, and they trail it 4-1. Pitching change here, Michael Kopech. Back to the top of the order. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Mason Wynn. Just missed.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Just a weak fly ball this time. Pajes makes the grab on the run.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Burleson stands in now and watches strike 1. Movement in the bullpen. Alex Vesia looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Check swing, and he went. And the count is 0-2.
0-2.
Kopech deals. Oh, that plunked him. And that's now twice he's been hitting this one. And up to hit is Wilson Contreras. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. That's in there. 0-1.
0-1.
Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
0-2.
Man at first, 1 away. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Arenado in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Ball. 1-1.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Burleson, the runner at first with 2 gone. Now a screamer into the outfield. Hernandez makes the play, and that is that. So it's no runs, no base hits, no errors, and a runner left. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Cardinals 4 and the Dodgers 1. Welcome to the 8th, Ryan Fernandez. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Hye-Sung Kim. That pitch gets the corner, and that is strike 1.
Well, in this one, the offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least 1 run. Then maybe you get 2 or 3.
0-1 now. That one fouled off. Misses outside. Going to count 1-2. Action in the pen down there. Ryan Helsley, the closer, getting cranked up for a possible save opportunity. And a 1-2. And there's a ball.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
Slice the other way. That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. And now it's Mookie Betts. 1 for 3. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Fernandez, in his 2nd season, he features a slider, a 4-seamer, and occasionally uses a cutter. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move to the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just going to have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, that right there is just a pitcher's pitch. Tailing away from the hitter, lowing away with some good action at the end. You know, even if he gets the bat to that ball, it's probably just a weak ground ball to the opposite side. Tell you what, that's a tremendous 2-strike pitch.
Edman at the plate now. That's ball 1. The Redbirds leading by 3, and we're in the top of the 8th. Yeah, that's fouled off. Yeah, the pitch is in for a strike, and it's 1-2. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him.
Oh, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs 1 more out.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Ryan Fernandez done for the day. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Ryan Helsley. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. 0 for 3 in this one. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Ball
No,
one
that's a
there.
ball.
And that drops in for a strike.
Well, this looks like it's going to be a wasted opportunity. It's frustrating when you get the leadoff man on, but you can't get him into scoring position. They're going to need a big knock. Try to put something up on the board.
Pitch misses. Now 2-2. And they'll do it again. Sets him down looking. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective. So the Dodgers lead one, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the eighth, Alex Vesia.
Bringing in the lefty with a left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Now it's the second baseman, Brendan Donovan. First pitch misses.
1-0.
Right through there for a strike. Out to short. Oh, great stop. Over to first. In time. Got him.
Great cat-like reflexes right there. Lays out, knocks the ball down, and then fires with that rocket arm all the way across the diamond. Man, put this guy on the mound.
And stepping in for the Cardinals, Lars Nootbaar. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Bottom of the zone and a called strike. Base is empty, one away. Here, the bottom half of the eighth inning. Swings through that one.
1 ball, 2 strike.
The next offering misses. 2-2. And a swing and a miss at the slider in the dirt. Smith gathers, throws, and there's 2 gone following the strikeout.
You know, Boog, you often think a slider's more for that horizontal movement, but most of the good ones have both vertical depth and that horizontal movement, and that's what we saw right there. Good drop on the break and got him to swing over the top.
Walker stands in here, leaves that one off the inside.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
And now 2-0.
2 balls, no strike.
Two outs. That misses. Ball 3. That one is inside ball 4. And I mean, oh, so close.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
One and out.
This one kicks away a little as he can't squeeze it. Throw to second, not in time. He's there easily.
Great anticipation after the secondary lead. And sometimes you can't tell how far away it gets from that catcher, but because it was towards the first base dugout, easy read.
Out to short. Whips it across. Third out. No runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 man left. 9th inning coming up. It's the Cardinals 4 and the Dodgers 1. And next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter, Teoscar Hernandez. He went deep back in the 4th. A pretty important swing of the bat in this ball game.
Yeah, Boogie, he didn't waste any time. He jumped all over that pitch and saw it the entire way. You talk about squaring it up. He didn't miss a stitch on the baseball.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Contreras under it, and he's got it, and there's 1 down.
1 pitch, 1 out.
He's 2 outs away. Will Smith steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Helsley, multi-time All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and he occasionally uses a curve. One down, base is empty. Swinging a foul back, that's out of play. High fly ball lifted into the air right field. Walker makes the grab, 2 down. So it's their last chance in this one. Muncy digs in. A walk and a pair of strikeouts. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. A solo shot, and they inch closer. It's 4-2.
First pitch hacking, and it paid off for him in a big way. Always scary for a pitcher when a guy can take a fastball down the middle and hit it to the opposite field. No holes in a swing like that, and that time that ball was hit hard.
Andy Pajes, the next to hit. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits. Two down, base is empty, but 1 run across here at the top of the 9th. One strike away. Breaking ball misses down and away. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, someone from the bullpen had to come in, get a big out, and then had a little time to think about it before he went back out to get the final 3 outs of this ball game. Nonetheless, outstanding job to get the save and secure the win for his team.
And your final 4-2 for Chris Singleton and our entire crew. I'm John Shambi saying so long